Top 21 Best Places to Live in Europe. The European continent is made up of an eclectic mosaic of countries, each one with its own culture, defining traits, and histories. This rich tapestry of nations is what makes Europe such an appealing place to live. So which of its hundreds of cities should call your new home? Deciding on this can be tough and will depend on what you want out of your new home city. Many places are fantastic for the history and culture they provide, others have become modern powerhouses of their country's economy, something that is great for finding work. While others offer up themselves are perfect cities in which to raise a family. Let's take a look at the 21 best places to live in Europe. Number 21. Manchester. One of England's most famous cities, Manchester has been at the forefront of British popular culture for decades and continues to draw people in from all over the country and the world. The vibrancy of the city is manifested through its booming nightlife, its music scene, and popular restaurants. All of this also makes it a popular destination for students, many of which attend its 5 universities. This city has grown through its manufacturing and media industries, both of which employ thousands of people across the city. With employment high and the cost of living relatively low for a major UK city, Manchester is an attractive alternative to London for expats settling in the country. Why we recommend Manchester? City of culture, music, and bustling nightlife. Home to many universities. High employment rate with a lower cost of living. Home to the biggest media center in England, outside of London. Number 20. Cambridge. Another of the United Kingdom most famous university towns, Cambridge has a lot to love, especially for those wishing to settle here. Straddling the River Cam, Cambridge is an extremely green and pleasant city, with plenty of open spaces and rural spots, making it one of the greenest in the UK. Much like Oxford, Cambridge itself has grown financially and culturally rich off the ancient university that calls the town home. This has had a positive knock-on effect, with high employment and a booming nightlife. Large multinational companies have also set up home in Cambridge, including Huawei and Microsoft Research, adding to the many employment opportunities here. Cambridge location also means it is only a short train journey to other major cities such as London and Norwich. Why we recommend Cambridge? Successful economy and high employment. Home to one of the world's leading universities. Surrounded by green landscapes and rolling Cambridgeshire. Quick links to London. Number 19. Oxford. Home to one of the oldest educational institutions in the world, the English city of Oxford, is mainly known for Oxford University. This high level of education permeates through the relatively quiet Oxfordshire city, and makes it an attractive place to settle if education is big on your list. The city itself is a combination of fine-looking architecture and homes, creating that quintessential English town look, full of charm and tradition. With the city being quite small compared to many major English cities, the idyllic charm can be taken in via bicycle or even on foot. Another factor that makes Oxford such a pleasant place to live, is its surrounding countryside. A simple trip, a few miles in any direction, will take you out of the city and into the rolling green Oxfordshire countryside. Those looking for big city work will be pleasantly surprised to know that Oxford is home to huge companies such as BMW, BT, the charity Oxfam. Why we recommend Oxford? One of the best universities in the world. Beautiful architecture, quintessentially English. Surrounded by green and pleasant Oxfordshire countryside. Home to huge companies such as BMW and BT. Easy to reach London, less than an hour by train. Number 18. Frankfurt. Last but not least of our German locations, is the city of Frankfurt. Home to strong German finance and IT sectors, Frankfurt is a very attractive place to settle, if you are wanting to find work. The multinational atmosphere of Frankfurt means that there are many bilingual corporations and employers here, making it an extremely welcoming place for non-German speakers and those wishing to remain in the city. The quality of housing and accommodation, in Frankfurt is seen as at a much higher level than elsewhere in the country, perfect for families searching for that ideal home. You'll also find great areas to live in Frankfurt. As one of the biggest financial sectors in Germany, Frankfurt has built up its city to become one of the most modern and appealing to those who love modernity. Though there is plenty of modern cityscapes, there is also a fair share of cultural and historical attractions too. Financial and IT center of Germany. A city population open to expats. High quality of housing in the city. Balance of modernity and tradition. Number 17. Stuttgart. As one of Germany's premier manufacturing hubs, Stuttgart is easily seen as one of the best cities in Europe to find work. Home to international companies and manufacturers such as Mercedes, Porsche, and Bosch. Unemployment is at all-time low. Apart from the economical advantages of living in the city, Stuttgart is also a city of enviably green landscapes. In the center of what's known as the Stuttgart Cauldron, the city is surrounded by rolling green foothills, forested woodlands, and wine vineyards. The city is also a short distance from the famous Black Forest, a location of extreme beauty. As Germany's sixth largest city, Stuttgart has an impressive population of over 500,000 people, yet 45% of the population comes from 170 different countries, showing the multiculturalism of the city. The balance of greenery and industry means Stuttgart is the ideal place to get the best of what Germany has to offer. Why we recommend Stuttgart? Germany's manufacturing hub, home to many industry giants. The city is surrounded by greenery, included the famous Black Forest. Home to a large minority and expat community. Great balance of city and county life. Number 16. Lucerne. Another Swiss city to make our list is the, often overlooked, Swiss city of Lucerne. What Lucerne lacks in size, it sure does make up for in its beauty and style. The largest settlement in central Switzerland, Lucerne laps the shores of Lake Lucerne, and is overshadowed by the breathtaking views of the Swiss Alps. This combination of nature and Swiss township makes Lucerne one of the most unique places to live in Europe. The gentle vibe of Lucerne, with its lakeside markets and mountainside views, make it a relaxing place to live and is attractive to those who don't want to get caught up in the fast pace of life. Lucerne's infrastructure is also one to celebrate, with intercity rails and a state-of-the-art bus network. Both visitors and residents can make their way across the city and further afield with ease. Why we recommend Lucerne? Beautiful lakeside town, with the Swiss Alps a stone's throw away. Relaxed atmosphere. High wages and low taxes. Fantastic transport network. Number 15. Zurich. One of the financial and banking centers of the world, the Swiss city of Zurich offers a thriving place to work and live, especially if you work in the banking and insurance sector. The overall quality of life is seen as much higher in the city, with fresh mountain air, clean streets, the Swiss Alps only a short drive away. Zurich's closeness to the borders of Germany, France, and Austria makes it one of the most international cities in Central Europe and perfect for expats to settle and call home. Zurich neighborhoods are diverse yet amazing, and you will find something for every taste and budget. Although the cost of living is higher in Switzerland and Zurich, the wages and quality of life balance this out. The notoriously clean city is also a short journey to the Swiss countryside, a place of extreme natural beauty and perfect for an array of different sports and pastimes. Why we recommend Zurich? Numerous jobs in banking, finance, and insurance. Better quality of life, with fresh air and clean streets. Close many other European countries, making it more multicultural and international. Great for outdoor sports. Number 14. Amsterdam. Once known for hedonism and Golden Age art, modern Amsterdam has developed into a far more modern and multifaceted city, and one that competes on the European stage. The beauty alone draws many expats to the city. The interwinding canal systems offer an idyllic look that is typical of Amsterdam. This small village escape feeling is one of the reasons both expats and natives love the city. Another reason the city is open wide to many expats communities is the Dutch people's ability to speak the English language. Although learning the local language is common courtesy, and will open many new doors for you, the linguistic skill of the natives is an impressive characteristic of not only Amsterdam but the whole of the Netherlands. Families may also see Amsterdam as a great European city in which to live. The cost of living is relatively low and the school system is renowned across the continent. The many parks and green spaces dotted across the Dutch capital also provide ample space for children to play, making it one of the best cities in Europe for families. Although renting is expensive in the city, Amsterdam neighborhoods such as Noor, Zuid and De Pijp continue to be relatively affordable. Why we recommend Amsterdam? Picturesque village-like city. City is full of art and culture. Top schools and open green spaces. Citizens' openness to expats. Number 13. Brussels. The Belgian capital of Brussels is an iconic and cosmopolitan city, most famous for being the headquarters of the European Parliament. This status is a perfect reflection of Brussels' multicultural and Eurocentric character. From a professional and career-building point of view, Brussels is a fantastic place to set up home. As the de facto capital of the EU, Brussels welcomes politicians and businesses regularly from all over Europe. This also leads to thousands of business conferences being held in the city every year. Apart from job opportunities, the city has a lot to shout about when it comes to its history and culture, something that makes living in the city a joy. The nighttime of this Belgian capital is also one of its best features. Attracting different societies and nationalities from across Europe, Brussels has become a multicultural and multinational city, and one of the best cities in Europe for expats. Why we recommend Brussels? Multinational city, ideal for expats. The base for several large international companies, perfect for finding work. Booming nightlife scene in fantastic Brussels neighborhoods with plenty of restaurants, shopping options and things to do. City of history and culture. Number 12. Dublin. Capital of Ireland, Dublin, has long held a place in the minds of well-trodden travelers as a must-visit place, and with good reason. The palpable atmosphere of the city is something that permeates into everyone, whether tourists or residents of this ancient city. With major companies such as Facebook, Google, Twitter, LinkedIn, Airbnb, and Dropbox setting up in the city, Dublin is a great place for professional expats to settle. The compactness of Dublin also means that many Dublin neighborhoods can be accessed by foot, making it a lot easier to get around. This also means everything is on your doorstep when you need it, a unique feature of living in a European capital. The combination of rich history and modern-day attractions such as the Guinness Factory and Trinity College means there is plenty to see and do in the city while you are not at work. Unlike many other major capitals, it is only a short journey out of the city and into some of Ireland's most picturesque and idyllic scenery. Why we recommend Dublin? Fantastic city atmosphere and friendly people. Home to many international companies. A compact city makes getting around easier. Closeness to the idyllic Irish countryside. Number 11. Munich. As the capital of Germany's largest state Bavaria, Munich has long played an important role in the history of Germany, and the modern city is no different. Although Germany's third largest city, Munich has the comforting feeling, one of relaxed familiarity, and an air of the countryside. This is increased by the greenness of the city. Munich is home to some amazing neighborhoods, over 20 large public parks, including the famous Englischer Garden. The famous German engineering and German organization is seen in all its glory in Munich, with a transportation system that is the envy of all of Europe. Whether it's the tram, buses or train line, you can be at your destination in no time. Munich's location means you can enjoy the rolling foothills of Bavaria and even the ski slopes of southern Germany, and return home within a very short time. Home of the world-famous Oktoberfest, Munich comes even more alive during the end of September and the start of October, another reason why Munich is one of the best cities to live in Europe. Rentals in Munich get booked well before Oktoberfest celebrations. Why we recommend Munich? One of Germany's largest cities, providing a variety of opportunities. Very green, with many open spaces and parks. Expertly run transportation systems. Close location to rural Bavaria and the Bavarian Alps. Excellent quality of life. Pet friendly. Number 10. Bonn. Only 20 miles south of Cologne, is the city of Bonn, one of Germany's oldest cities. Although famously remembered as the capital of West Germany, Bonn has largely gone under the radar when it comes to internationally known German cities. This lack of notoriety only adds to Bonn's appeal and makes a great place for expats to settle, especially one who wishes to escape the often manic rush of many major cities in Germany. Settling along the River Rhine, Bonn has an idyllic and picturesque feel to it, and only being a stone's throw away from the German economic powerhouse of Cologne, Bonn makes the perfect commuter city. Apart from its location, Bonn is also a cultural marvel in its own right. Visit the birthplace of famous German composer Ludwig van Beethoven or throw yourself into one of the many yearly festivals that call Bonn home. Why do we recommend Bonn? Proximity to Cologne. Picturesque landscape along the banks of the Rhine. Home to a rich history and culture. Ideal place to experience annual German festivals. Lovely small town vibe. Number 9. Cologne. One of Germany's oldest cities and a center for Germanic culture for centuries, Cologne is an often overlooked gem when it comes to European cities. Cultural attractions include Cologne Cathedral, one of the tallest churches in the world, and the Ludwig Museum, home to Europe's largest collections of Pablo Picasso artworks. Though much of its medieval infrastructure was destroyed during the Second World War, Cologne retains that distinct connection with the past, with art and culture part of the city's very fabric. As German employment goes, Cologne is a fantastic place to settle. Home to the country's main media centers, Cologne employs over 23,500 media companies and produces a third of the nation's television programs. Education is also a major element of city life in Cologne, with 100,000 students and more than 3,000 researchers based here. The University of Cologne is one of Europe's oldest universities. In addition, people in Cologne are extremely nice and friendly, and it is quite easy to get by even if you don't speak German. You can find apartments in Cologne through HomeLike. Read this guide on the best neighborhoods in Cologne before you narrow down on a neighborhood that's right for you. Why do we recommend Cologne? Hub of German art and culture. One of Germany's most historic cities. Main German media hub, providing high employment. City of education and home to a successful university. Extremely nice people. Very pet-friendly like in other parts of Germany. Easy access to other major cities such as Paris, Brussels and Amsterdam by train. Number 8. Valencia. As the third Spanish location on our list, you would think that there was no beating Spain's top Madrid and Barcelona locations, yet Valencia offers up a different Spanish experience. Home to a rich, diverse history and culture, Valencia is peppered with museums, religious sites, and narrow cobblestone streets. All of this creates a citywide atmosphere that is unique not only in Spain but in Europe. If you wish to move to Spain, Valencia may be a great affordable choice. Compared to other major Spanish cities, Valencia has much lower property and rent prices as well as amazing neighborhoods, making it an attractive place to settle. As one of the gastronomical capitals of Spain, you will never be short of fantastic places to eat, and as one of the national dishes paella was invented here, you will be in safe cooking hands. Valencia's geographical location also makes it a great place to settle, a few hours train journey to both Madrid and Barcelona, with a ferry trip to the Balearic Islands within reach. You can find lovely apartments in Valencia through us for both short and long stays. Why do we recommend Valencia? Rich, diverse history and culture, unique citywide atmosphere, fantastic food, better rent and property prices compared to other major Spanish cities. Number 7. Madrid. As the capital of Spain, Madrid is a multicultural metropolis and one of the largest cities in all of Europe. The city's size and diversity mean that expats' experiences can differ depending on the Madrid experience you want. As the country's capital, Madrid city neighborhoods offers a Spanish experience full of life-changing career moves and inner-city living. Yet the suburbs of Madrid offer life a much slower pace and one that can be full of peace and quiet. A city full of Spanish traditions, Madrid offers good food, hospitality, and a Europe-defining nightlife scene enjoyed by thousands. The city also offers some of the best retail experiences in Europe, and its central location means it makes the perfect base to explore the rest of the Spanish mainland. Setting up home in Madrid will mean sunshine all year round, and with a seemingly endless number of public parks, there's plenty of space to bask in the sun. Why we recommend Madrid? A major city, full of job opportunities. A range of housing accommodation, including inner-city and suburban. Full Spanish gastronomical experience as well as cuisines from around the world. Central location with connections to the rest of Spain and Europe. Lower cost of living in relation to other major European capitals. Number 6. Barcelona. From awe-inspiring Gothic architecture and fantastic weather all year round to delicious local cuisines and iconic sporting teams, there is much to love about the Catalan capital of Barcelona. Located on the Spanish east coast and looking out to the picturesque Mediterranean Sea, Barcelona is one of the few major European cities to have a beach in the heart of the city. Apart from basking in the Spanish sun, living in Barcelona brings with it its own positive practical points. High-quality health care is renowned in Barcelona, and the city is home to a number of primary care centers for a variety of different people. Barcelona's gastronomical experience is another reason for setting up a home here. Placed between the sea and the mountains, Barcelona has the best of all Eastern Spanish cuisines. The city's educational systems, both public and private, are of high quality, and the UB and the UAB are among the 200 best universities in the world. You can find accommodation in Barcelona neighborhoods of your choice through the Homelike for short-term and long-term stays. Why we recommend Barcelona? Beautiful architecture. Fantastic choice of cuisines. Great weather all year round. Top European healthcare. Successful education systems. Amazing beaches with good water temperature. Number 5. Vienna. Another of Europe's most famous capital cities, the Austrian city of Vienna, has been at the crossroads of history for centuries. Modern Vienna still holds an alluring charm and brings in millions of tourists every year. For those who choose to stay, there is much to love about this Central European capital. From an economical point of view, Vienna is one of the more affordable places to live, especially when it comes to renting and the cost of food. Vienna has plenty of incredible neighborhoods and is also known as an extremely safe city, with street crime and serious crime at an astonishing low. As a new arrival, you will certainly feel safe walking the Viennese streets after dark. For those working and traveling across the city, Vienna's transport system is a well-oiled network that is both efficient and relatively cheap to use. Finally, the countryside surrounding Vienna is a haven for hikers, walkers, and those who love breathtaking views. It is only a short distance from the inner city to the idyllic foothills. Why we recommend Vienna? Affordable place to live. An extremely safe city with low crime rates. Great transport links around the city and out of Austria. Surrounded by stunning countryside. Access to the Alps and winter sports. High-quality education system. Excellent and punctual public transportation system. Number 4. Berlin. Germany's capital Berlin is one of Europe's biggest cities and home to a vibrant population that will welcome you with open arms. A city known for its exceptional examples of Germanic art, culture, and history, you can spend countless days exploring all that the German capital has to offer, and still, there will be more. Although one of the world's leading economic powers, Berlin is a surprisingly affordable place to live, and for expats first arriving in Germany, this is a welcoming thought. This booming economy also makes Berlin a desirable place to settle and work, with good working conditions and some of the highest salaries in the world. Not only is Berlin one of the best cities in Europe to find work, but it's also one of the best for enjoying yourself. An excellent nightlife scene full of vigor and life famously precedes Berlin's reputation, and it lives up to this in every sense. In addition, German cities are famous for being pet-friendly. Most restaurants, shops and hotels in Berlin will welcome your four-legged family members with open arms. Berlin is also one of the cheapest major cities in Western Europe. Accommodation in Berlin is way cheaper than cities like London, Paris, Amsterdam and Munich. Why we recommend Berlin? City of art and culture. A high rate of employment. Good wages and cost of living. Booming nightlife and great food scene. Trendy Berlin neighborhoods with plenty to do. Environmentally friendly city. Extremely pet-friendly. Cheaper rental costs in comparison with other major European cities. Number 3. Paris. One of Europe's most famous cities, the French capital of Paris, has filled the imagination of writers, artists, and travelers for centuries. Modern Paris lives up to this reputation and offers new arrivals that gorgeous Parisian experience that many strive for. The bustling streets are home to a palpable atmosphere of café culture, and fine restaurants, but also a subtle scene of everyday life that draws you in. Apart from the obvious features that draw in the millions of tourists to Paris every year, the city has more practical positives to those wishing to call the French capital home. Around 30% of French taxes go to welfare and social funds, allowing you to get help on things such as child care and family allowances. The working week is also capped at 35 hours, anything higher, you will be paid extra. All of these things contribute to Paris being one of the best cities in Europe for families. A small downside to living in Paris is how difficult it is to find a place to stay. Don't worry though. Just start your Paris apartment search a couple of months before your move. Number 2. Edinburgh. As the capital of Scotland, Edinburgh has long flown the flag for Scottish culture and identity. Although not the nation's largest city, Edinburgh attracts most of Scotland's visiting tourists and day trippers, and for a good reason. One of Edinburgh's most lovable features is the cityscape itself. The beauty of the city is heightened by its inner-city castle, green spaces, and the extinct volcano Arthur's Seat that looms large over the city. Apart from the city's natural features, Edinburgh also has reputation for low crime rates and high success when it comes to education. This is boosted by the city's famous Edinburgh University, something that adds more panache to the overall feel of the city. Once a year, the International Festival welcomes acts and performances from across the globe, and the city's notorious Fringe Festival does the same. With the perfect cocktail of education, employment, culture, and breathtaking landscapes, it is easy to see why many choose the Scottish capital as their new home. It's fairly easy to find apartments for rent in Edinburgh if you start your search in advance and not wait for the last minute. Why we recommend Edinburgh? Breathtaking scenery in the heart of the city. Relatively low crime rate making it one of UK's safest cities. Scotland's cultural capital with amazing museums. A high rate of successful education. Easy access to beautiful nature in the Scottish Highlands, Isle of Wight and other islands. Plenty of cultural festivals year-round. Number 1. London. One of the largest cities in Europe, London has grown at such a fast rate over the past decade that it has become a bustling and highly energetic place in which to live. London is a city made up of hundreds of different communities and cultures, making it a multicultural beehive of a city and the most linguistically diverse city in the world. This is good news for expats seeking a little comfort and familiarity when they touch down in the UK's capital. Besides its overtly multicultural reputation, there's much more to love about the British capital. As one of the economic centres of the world, including the London Stock Exchange, making it one of the best cities in Europe to find work of all kinds. Many major global brands call the city home, and with a tumble-down effect, employment at all levels can be found with ease. It's not all hard work, however. London is renowned for its electric atmosphere in both its restaurant scene, its nightlife, and its famous West End theatre district. Why we recommend London? A multicultural city, home to many different expat communities. Economic powerhouse offering a variety of different work. Great nightlife and restaurant scene including cuisine from around the world. Excellent public transportation system and you don't need a car to get around. International travel connections to other major cities around the world. Great cultural scene including some of the best plays and musicals in the world. London is the greenest major city in Europe, giving residents easy access to parks and nature. If this is your first time, kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Thanks and remain blessed.
The top 15 best tourist and attraction places in Singapore. A land with futuristic marvels and sky-kissing buildings, Singapore is ahead of its time. With the brilliantly lit lights that sway around at night, highlighting its modern architectures, it almost feels like the stars have landed on Earth. Singapore is known for its fast-paced growth, impressive and new shopping malls, exquisite dining venues, and luxe hotels, with spectacular views, being inaugurated in the country. It also has some exciting discotheques to groove your hips, and happening nightlife to be relished with your fun-loving buddies. Apart from all the modern world, Singapore also has some natural trails in the midst of modernity. One can explore the emerald part of Singapore in their botanical gardens and Pulau Ubin. Singapore is also an ideal travel destination for shoestring travelers, as this travel destination has several comforts to the wallet, things to do and see. From local binge plazas, to fulgent temples, to lush gardens, to inexpensive shopping markets, there is hardly anything that you can't find in this country. So now, if you have a thought to checkmark the world, then watch the video to the end to see the list of some of the best places to visit in Singapore. Here is the list of top tourist and attractions places in Singapore. Number 15. Orchard Road. Orchard Road is the famous halting point for all the shopping aficionados. You will find this place heavily packed with latest fashion and multiple stores. In this world-class city, Orchard Road is a great place to start a shopping spree, as it is installed with 22 malls and 6 department stores. You can find it difficult to traverse through all the stores without having to stop and shop. Orchard Road is one of the major tourist attractions in Singapore, and apart from having big fashion labels, Prada, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Giorgio Armani and Dior, there are also 4 movie theaters. So, while your lady goes off for shopping, you can relax and watch a movie in an IMAX. The place also includes a KTV karaoke. Singapore is a place where one can find the best of both worlds, where the past one prime meets the state-of-the-art. This destination is a must-visit gem of Southeast Asia, and it does not matter whether you are on a budget trip, honeymooning or on a family holiday, Singapore is definitely your destination to visit in this November to December or 2023. Number 14. Clarke Quay. Singapore, apart from its day breaks and thrilling activities, is a place for the night crawlers. Clarke Quay is a nightlife destination in Singapore that is packed with food joints, loud pubs, rooftop bars, and spirited discotheques. This place is thriving, with madness and enjoyment, and a lot of travelers, even locals, consider this hotspot to spend an eventful evening. As you stroll alongside the buzzing streets, prepare to get dazed with all the neon lights, delicious food, and reflection of the skyscrapers on the glittering Singapore River. Clark Quay also has something for the adventure buffs. Bungee jumping at G-Max Reverse Bungee will thug your heart as you soar 60 feet into the air at a speed of 200 km/h. This place guarantees you to have a wonderful time during your Singapore trip. Number 13. Pulau Ubin. A trip to Pulau Ubin will give you a different feeling. This small island, located in the northeast of Singapore, is one of the two remaining kampongs, the first being Kampong Bangkok. This island may not be the place to be for beach seekers, but it has a thing or two for everyone. Pulau Ubin has lush greenery and abundant wildlife, creating the best place for travel photographers and nature lovers. The place has many trails. One such sensory trail has tags of unique flora along the 1.5-kilometer stretch. Peking Quarry and Butterfly Hill will give an insight to appreciate nature more. For adventure explorer, Pulau Ubin has Chek Jawa, wetlands and boardwalk. A walk along the 1.1-kilometer boardwalk allows the onlookers to see marine wildlife, whereas the Jajai Tower allows having a panoramic view of the island, and it is a perfect place for bird watchers. Pulau Ubin also has something for thrill seekers. You can cycle along the Ubin biking trails that vary from moderate to difficult tracks. A visit to German Girl Shrine is also worthy, and kayak through the mangroves will give you an unimaginable experience. Number 12. Punggol Waterway Park. Punggol Waterway Park is kids-friendly and family tourist destination in Singapore. This park consists of 4 themed areas, allowing people to have a leisure time around the promenade. The themes that this park offers are Nature Cove, which allow the visitors to relax and sightsee the scenic view of the waterway. Green Gallery is filled with lush flora and fauna in the park. A walk here will make you admire the beautiful mature trees. Recreation Zone is a great place to be with family, with activities like sand and water play to make your day fun. There is also a fitness corner in this zone that suits everyone. Heritage Zone is yet another stop where you can walk along the old Punggol Kampong, which is the last surviving village in Singapore. Number 11. Sentosa Island. When we think about what to see in Singapore, our minds always get puzzled, as there are a lot of places to see. So where shall we go? One amazing destination where you get it all, from fun, food to entertainment, is Sentosa Island. Aforementioned are few attractions in Sentosa Island. The place itself is a major tourist attraction in Singapore. Amidst the towering structures, if a getaway is what you are looking for to rejuvenate in the beach, then Sentosa Beach is a good hotspot for getting some beach time. Sentosa Island by far is jam-packed with various activities and several other beach attractions as well. Some must-do beach activities in Sentosa are volleyball that can be played on free courts, as well as kayaking and skimboarding. Another noteworthy experience this island offers is Underwater World Aquarium, where you can swim with dolphins. However, a must-see on Sentosa Island is Singapore famous statue, the Merlion. Fort Sentosa is also a must-visit attraction. It is the country-only preserved fort located on Sentosa Island, which is one venue where traveling with kids won't be backbreaker, as there are multiple activities for kids as well. Check out Trick Eye Museum, as fun it can be for kids, adults to enjoy this very place. Number 10. Changi Beach. Amongst the must-visit places in Singapore, a day trip to Changi Beach is a necessary. This place has a beach park, which is one of the oldest coastal parks in Singapore. A calming ambient, 28-hectare beach, Changi Beach, has approximately 3.3-kilometer long park that nestles between Changi Point and Changi Ferry Road. A trip here on a sunny day won't let you down, as this tourist attraction has leisure activities to partake, like a stroll along the beach that can never get old. There is also a place for family picnics, and you can as well contemplate as the sun sets. Changi Beach also hosts a great place for barbecue parties and overnight camping. In addition, for food lovers, there is Bistro at Changi nearby to dig in some seafood. Even better, visit Changi Village for different food options. Number 9. SEA Aquarium. This impressive SEA aquarium is located on Sentosa Island, and it proves to be an interesting attraction for both adults and kids. Being one of the best, family-friendly places, this venue is home to more than 100,000 marine species. One can get an unmatched experience seeing the exotic marine life, such as stingrays, sharks, bottlenose dolphins, turtles, and coral reefs. Besides, there are other attractions inside the complex apart from the magnificent marine life in the aquarium. You can have an interactive session with the dolphins at the Dolphin Island, and also dive into the shark seas habitat and swim with numerous species of sea predators like stingrays and manta rays. A visit to SEA Aquarium will give you an extraordinary experience during your tour in Singapore. Number 8. Changi Museum. Changi Museum is one of the popular museums in Singapore. Here you can learn about the story of those who suffered under Japanese occupation during the WWII. The museum narrates a story through its letters, photographs, and drawings display. Basically, the museum is separated into 5 zones, including a gift shop and a chapel in the middle. And each zone has a series of murals painstakingly recreated from originals, painted by bombardier Stanley Warren. Travelers can also get an audio-guided tour around the Changi Museum. Other must-visit museums are Lee Kong Chian Natural History Museum, Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall, and National Museum of Singapore. Number 7. Singapore Zoo. A visit to Singapore Zoo will raise your eyebrows to see some beautiful and endangered animals dwelling inside the premises. A happy family venue to visit, Singapore Zoo is one of the best places to go as it houses more than 300 species that include giraffes, koalas, zebras, and white tigers. The zoo has been divided in different zones depending on the animal's habitat. In frozen tundra, you can find species such as polar bears and raccoon dogs. In fragile forest, you will find a rich rainforest filled with insects and beetles, as well as flying foxes, to name a few. Over at Primate Kingdom, you can see Java langurs, lion-tailed, macaques etc. A great way to make a day as Singapore Zoo offers other attractive things to do and see, as well, like splash, safari show, orangutan exhibit, and jungle breakfast. Number 6. Chinatown. The Chinatown is always filled with excitement amidst the hustle market. It is an incomplete tour if you are not visiting Chinatown during your holidays in Singapore. This busy destination is best known for its authentic Chinese food, bright red lanterns, and vibrant shops around every corner selling souvenirs and traditional Chinese products. This place also has impressive Sri Mariamman Hindu temple and Buddha Tooth relic temple. These two are the major attractions in China market, and to top this up, you cannot miss a visit to one of the most colorful Chinese temples, Thian Hock King. Built in 1820, this temple is the oldest Chinese temple in Singapore. Number 5. Botanic Gardens. Botanic gardens are worth a visit while in Singapore. The charm and luscious greens of this place will make you feel refreshed. Being Singapore's first UNESCO World Heritage Site, this garden treasures rare and endemic species of exotic flora. This famous tourist attraction receives many nature lovers, and inside the park, you can find the star attraction and Singapore national flower, orchid. The Botanic Gardens also has a number of lakes packed with ducks and swans. It is a perfect place to soak in the beauty of Mother Nature and relax amidst the soothing ambience, listening to the music created by birds, wind, trees, and swans. This park certainly is a major crowd puller in Singapore to escape from the bustling city. Number 4. Universal Studios. Universal Studios is located in the ever-thrilling destination in Singapore, Sentosa Island. This is undoubted one of the best places to visit for family. Universal Studios is definitely the place to visit for a fun-filled day out. Completely loaded with entertainment, excitement, and enthusiasm, here you can find numerous restaurants, cafes, and shopping areas to gallop the delicious food. You can also visit the Walk of Fame and create a striking pose with Hollywood personalities. That is not all. If thrill is what you are looking for, thrill is what you will get: an adrenaline-pumping roller coaster, Battlestar Galactica. Universal Studios have other many sites and things to do that will keep you charged all day, such as Sci-Fi City, Ancient Egypt Zone, Lost World of Dinosaurs, and many more fun features. Number 3. Singapore Flyer. The best way to see Singapore is from above. Think about it, you get a bird's eye view of the entire city. Perhaps make plans on which place to stop over. Even better, dwell in the moment and watch the sun slide down if you happen to visit during sundowning. Singapore Flyer is basically an observation wheel which surges 165 meters, and it is Asia's largest giant wheels. At the Flyer, you can get insight of the technology behind the wheel and also get a sneak peek into the history and evolution of Singapore. This ride can brush your knowledge, and thus, it is the best attractions for kids. Make sure to visit this place during your city tour for a breathtaking view overlooking the F1 track, gardens by the bay, views of the skyline, and parts of Malaysia, as well as Indonesia. Number 2. Little India and Arab Street. The Little Indian and Arab Street are popular tourism places, and they create a unique experience of its own. You will feel unlatched from the modern city to a paradise-like place fitted with small shops, cozy cafes, and historical mosques. The Arab Street, to be specific, has age-old structures, shopping stalls, and authentic Arabian cuisine. The feel it offers is heavenly. The Little India, on the other hand, was actually an Indian community in Singapore during the colonial times. Just like the Arabian streets that have many stalls and mosques, Little India as well has a number of exquisite shopping options, eateries offering Indian cuisine, and temples like Sri Veeramakaliamman Temple, which is the most famous Hindu temple to see here. Number 1. Gardens by the Bay. Unquestionably, this place receives a lot of admiration and a must-see attraction on every traveler's list. Gardens by the Bay will take you to an imaginative place, and it is a tourist hotspot for all the good reason. The Marina Bay holds amazing, super tree grove, and it is comeliest at night. It gives an impression of being in an imaginative place with all sorts of attractions to visit, such as Flower Dome and Cloud Forest, which gives an eye-popping sight to the spectators. The Gardens by the Bay complex is divided into 3 bays: Central, East, and South. Thankfully, it contains a promenade where you can stop for a coffee or dine when the tour gets tiresome. Please, if this is your first time, kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Thanks for watching and remain blessed.
Top 10 Best Places to Live in the United Kingdom. Moving to the United Kingdom is an exciting adventure, but if you aren't familiar with the country, you might not know where to settle down. Like any other part of the world, choosing the best place to live is an important decision. The more you learn about the cities from people who live there, the better chance you have of picking the best option for you and your family. That's why a list of the best places to live in the United Kingdom is an invaluable tool, whether you're moving from another country or moving within the United Kingdom as a citizen. Obviously, if you are an expat, you want to do your own research on living in the United Kingdom. Moving to the United Kingdom from another country involves more than picking a city. You need to consider factors like salary ranges, education, and economic opportunities, among others. However, if the first question on your list is, where is the best place to live in the United Kingdom? We have got you covered. Top 10 places to live in the United Kingdom. Although there are more than 10 great places to live in the United Kingdom, this list highlights the top runners. Whether you did prefer a laid-back town in the countryside, or a bustling city, there's plenty of places for you to settle down in the United Kingdom. All you have to do is decide what you want and explore the possibilities. Number 10. Rugby, West Midlands, England. As one can probably tell by the name, Rugby, Warwickshire in West Midlands is home to the sport of rugby. However, the town has more to offer than sports. It has a wide variety of shops and restaurants for entertainment, and a farmer's market that offers fresh and local produce. It's also the second town on our list that performed well in the 2021 Halifax Quality of Life Survey. Rugby came in 15th, one of 5 towns in West Midlands to rank in the top 50 best places to live in the United Kingdom. This fast-growing gem has new job opportunities and housing, with strong commuter links to surrounding towns. Rugby is home to world-class secondary education and global companies in England like Gap and Rolls-Royce. Families can also enjoy Rugby's many parks and attractions while joining in on local leisurely activities involving art, fitness, and local culture. Number 9. Orkney Islands, Scotland. Orkney is a group of 70 individual islands off the northeast coast of Scotland. About 20 of those islands are inhabited. They are rich in wildlife, history, and beauty, and hold archaeological sites for tourists to explore Neolithic discoveries spanning 10,000 years. Families considering the Orkney Islands will also appreciate the range of educational opportunities, low crime rates, light traffic, and pleasant weather. In fact, the education system hit Great Britain's top 100 best state school list. Number 8. Narberth, Pembrokeshire, Wales. If you enjoy the small things in life, the lively town of Narberth, Pembrokeshire, is one of the best areas to explore. Narberth is rich in culture and history, with an active array of antique, vintage, and craft outlets peppering the town. The castle ruins are an interesting attraction for all ages, and the green outdoors gives a romantic feel to the town's countryside. Food in Narberth is a focal point. Delis use fresh and local produce, while cafes, restaurants, and pubs add a sense of community and style for residents and visitors. For families, Narberth has impressive schools, job opportunities, and quality of life, and housing is affordable and accessible for all income levels. Number 7. Cheltenham, Gloucestershire, England. If you're looking for the best place to live in the United Kingdom and have a family, look no further than Cheltenham. The town has a strong focus on its education system, and is 7th in the world for international baccalaureate results. In addition, each year in the spring, the festival season starts and runs through until the fall. These festivals include interests like jazz, horse racing, music, literature, and science. Cheltenham is also home to a large aerospace company, and international clothing brand headquarters, so there are plenty of job opportunities. If neither of those companies interests you, Birmingham and Bristol are an easy commute from this interesting and lively town. Number 6. Leith, Edinburgh, Scotland. Leith usually attracts a younger crowd, with its expansive art scene, trendy restaurants, and popular bars, but this quirky area of Edinburgh has something for everyone. Housing in Leith is widely available and accommodating to a wide range of budgets. For television and film buffs, Leith is also a popular location for filming. Avengers: Infinity War was filmed on location in the area, and it has the potential as a hot spot for other film productions. Catering to people of all ages, Leith holds several festivals a year and is rich in history and culture. Plus, its location at the mouth of the Water of Leith is gorgeous year-round. Number 5. Bollington, Cheshire, England. Bollington, like many other top places to live in the United Kingdom, has the best of both worlds. The countryside is beautiful, and you are less than 20 minutes away from vibrant community villages and market towns. The draw of the countryside of Bollington includes forests and national parks, which is relaxing for the whole family. But if action is more your style, the Bollington village communities are home to bands, groups, festivals, shops, and plenty of social events to keep you busy. Housing is affordable but more expensive than some of the locations on our list, and the commute is farther than other places in the United Kingdom. But the beauty and diversity of the area make it worthy of consideration. Number 4. Victoria Park, London, England. Victoria Park is in the oldest part of London with acres of greenery surrounding the city. It's a relatively modern area, with some history peppered in, for an interesting cross-cultural experience. The market in Victoria Park in London offers food from a wide variety of local vendors, which you can enjoy by the neighbouring Regents and Hertford Union canals. If you want a village feel, while still enjoying all that London has to offer, Victoria Park might be for you. There are festivals to enjoy in the summer, a lot of playgrounds for families, sporting events, and picnic areas to drink in the London scenery. Number 3. Hertford, East Hertfordshire, England. Located in East Hertfordshire, which ranked number 1 in the 2021 Halifax Quality of Life Survey, Hertford is a rural town in the east of England with a steadily growing population, in part thanks to its high average life expectancy. It's an exciting mixture of history and modern living, make it a popular place to live and work. The town also boasts a busy marketplace and superior dining, cultural attractions, and yearly festivals. The beautiful countryside makes you feel like you're in a completely different part of the country. Whether you prefer bustling cities or leisurely countryside, East Hertfordshire has something for you. The area also attracts many businesses, because of the abundant workforce, making it a hot spot for bright minds and successful futures. Number 2. Horsham, Southeast England. If countrysides and market towns are something you're looking for, Horsham in England might be just the spot to settle down. They have good schools, and the area is very affordable. Your biggest problem might be finding an open rental or house for sale. The countryside in Horsham is a sight to behold, and the busy markets give it a small town feel. The sporting culture is also alive and well in Horsham, with clubs for cricket, rugby, football, squash, and running. Fitness gurus and families will love the impressive array of activities. They have retail parks for shopping and fresh markets you can browse with your family to buy local art, crafts, plants, flowers, clothes, fruits, and vegetables. Number 1. Altrincham, Greater Manchester, England. Altrincham is a popular commuter town with a strong middle-class presence, although the cost of living is a bit higher than in some other parts of the UK. The area is rich in culture from its historical landmarks, from the old marketplace and conservation areas to its famed parks and annual music festival. If you love sports, Altrincham holds a reputation for superior football teams and FA Cup matches. They also have their own ice hockey and rugby teams. There is plenty to see and do in this historic and culturally rich town. When deciding where to move, think about your needs. If possible, visit the area and spend some time there to get a feel for the people and the place. Decision for you and your family. The best places to live in the United Kingdom will vary from person to person, only you can crown a winner, but we hope this list has helped you narrow down your shortlist. If this is your first time, kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Thanks and remain blessed.
Top 10 Best Places to Live in Dubai. Considered a significant business hub in Asia, Dubai has transformed itself into a bustling metropolis. People from across the world are shifting to Dubai for work, retirement, or setting up their businesses. Dubai offers a lot of safe and affordable options for Indians to invest and live in. Dubai is one of the Emirates, which form the United Arab Emirates. It is a global city, with residents of various nationalities setting up homes and businesses here. In fact, foreigners account for up to 80% in the world. Dubai is one of the most favorable cities for living globally due to its great housing options. Dubai offers never-ending and ever-expanding residential communities that suit all tastes and budgets. These housing societies are winning by providing various amenities and public facilities necessary to make a living comfortable within them. The prices for rentals or purchases in these communities might differ, as most of these planned developments have several residential options in different typologies. For example, a planned neighborhood could have villas, low-rises and high-rises planned in clusters for different consumer needs, so the price varies according to potential to attract investments from across the globe. Dubai Marina, known as the place where the rich and famous have their second home, downtown Dubai, is among the most visited places in the Emirate. Jumeirah Village Circle, Dubai Marina, and the Business Bay are some of the places that are ranked among the top places to live in the Emirate. Here is the 10 best places to live in Dubai. Number 10. Jumeirah Lake Towers. Jumeirah Lake Tower is known for their luxurious vibes. The lake towers are situated in the center of a commercial and residential hub. Built as a cluster of 26 buildings, the towers have great views of parks and lakes nearby. Located close to Sheikh Zayed Road, Jumeirah Lake Towers are connected through the metro system. Amenities in this neighborhood include educational institutes, sports clubs, libraries, cafes and restaurants. Dubai Knowledge Park is also located near the Jumeirah Lake Towers, which offers residential options to students. Approximate average yearly rentals for a studio apartment in Jumeirah Lake Towers start at approximately AED 28,000. Number 9. Arabian Ranches. Arabian Ranches is modern living, but little away from the hustle and bustle of the city. The master development, spread over 1,650 acres of land, is divided into 3 phases. It is situated along the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road. It is a niche-gated community with an equestrian and desert theme. Featuring an 18-hole golf course, the development also has schools, polo club, hospitals and shopping malls. Yearly rentals for a 3 BHK villa in Arabian Ranches range from approximately AED 150,000 to AED 280,000. Number 8. Al Burshah. Al Burshah is one of the newer residential destinations and is situated in the western part of Dubai. This is very close to the Dubai Marina, and the property rates are slightly lower than that district. Al Burshah scores high on the connectivity score. It is linked to major link roads of Dubai and is easily accessible to Amar Business Park, Internet City, and Media City. Apart from apartments, villas are also available for families in Al Burshah. The neighborhood has cafes, restaurants, and supermarkets, and is also close to the Mall of the Emirates. Average yearly rentals for a studio apartment in Al Burshah start at approximately AED 38,000. Number 7. Dubai Hills Estate. Developed by Amar Properties, Dubai Hills Estate is spread over 2,700 acres of land. It offers residents views of Dubai City and even the Burj Khalifa. The community has large open and green areas and even includes an 18-hole golf course. 3 schools have also been planned near the Hills Estate, including the GEMS Wellington Academy and the GEMS New Millennium School. Blackberry Grocery, West Zone Fresh, Supermarket, and Carrefour City Market are some retail centers in the vicinity. A bicycle route in the vicinity, which covers 33 miles, is another activity option for residents. Yearly rentals for a 3 BHK villa in this neighborhood range from approximately AED 165,000 to AED 300,000. Number 6. Dubai Silicon Oasis. Dubai Silicon Oasis is a technological hub with several businesses set up in the specially set up free trade zone. It is spread over an area of 7.2 square meter. It is an affordable place to rent or buy a home. Dubai Silicon Oasis is located just 15 minutes away from the Dubai International Airport off the intersection of Dubai Al Ain Road and the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road. It is close to communities like Academic City, Nad al-Sheba, and International City. Yearly rentals for a studio apartment start from AED 23,000. Number 5. Palm Jumeirah. A man-made archipelago consisting of over 50 isles, created in the form of a palm tree. Palm Jumeirah is a modern-day real estate marvel created within the Persian Gulf. The area is divided into 4 sectors: spine, trunk, crescent, and fronds. The trunk connects the islands to the mainland. One of the priciest neighborhoods in the Gulf. Palm Jumeirah also has several resorts within the development. These include Kempinski Hotel, Anantara the Palm Dubai Resort, and Atlantis the Palm. The first monorail of the UAE, the Palm Jumeirah monorail, is also situated here. Yearly rentals for a villa in this neighborhood range from approximately AED 300,000 to AED 950,000. Number 4. Emirate Hills. Dubbed the Beverly Hills of Dubai, the residents of Emirate Hills can enjoy sweeping views of the Dubai skyline. The gated locality offers freehold properties for homebuyers and investors. Villas here are huge and plush, built around large, landscaped greens and golf courses. The pet-friendly community is close to retail zones, office hubs, parks, and the arterial Sheikh Zayed Road. The nearest metro station is the Dubai Marina Metro Station. Schools in this neighborhood include the famous Emirates International School and the Dubai International Academy. Yearly rentals for a villa in the Emirates Hills start from approximately AED 300,000. Number 3. Business Bay. Dubai Business Center is where several business people and entrepreneurs prefer to live. It is also home to a large Indian diaspora. A number of skyscrapers dot this locality's skylines, and its neighbors include the Dubai World Trade Center and the Dubai International Financial Center. If you are considering renting a studio apartment in this area, it could cost you around AED 43,000 to 55,000 per year. Number 2. Downtown Dubai. Downtown Dubai is one of the best places for luxury living in Dubai. It is extremely popular among shopping enthusiasts. Downtown Dubai is home to some key attractions of Dubai and is amongst the most expensive areas in Dubai to live in. It has well-designed apartments, penthouses, and luxury villas for residents to choose from. The Burj Park, Dubai Fountain, Underwater Zoo, Dubai Mall, and the Burj Vista are some key attractions in downtown Dubai. Yearly rentals for a studio apartment in downtown Dubai range from AED 48,000 to 65,000. Number 1. Dubai Marina. Dubai Marina is world's largest man-made marina. The development around the 7-kilometer stretch offers freehold property investments to foreigners. Being close to the beach, it also has several living options facing the waterfront. The neighborhood has a lively social scene with several gardens, restaurants, resorts, cafes, retail spaces, and health clubs. Being close to the Sheikh Zayed Road, a major arterial road in Dubai, helps it connect to other important areas of Dubai like Al Barsha, Jumeirah Village Circle, and Dubai Internet City. Yearly rentals for a studio apartment in Dubai Marina fall in the range of AED 40,000 to 60,000. The Guardian's real estate advisory adds, depending upon the budget, Dubai offers best places to choose from. Places like Dera are amongst the commercial centers of Dubai. Dera is very close to Dubai International Airport and Sharjah. It provides excellent shopping and dining options for Indian families. Mirdif is also a popular residential destination in Dubai. It has several international schools and public parks. It provides several affordable options and is quite popular among Indians. The Dubai Marina is a seafront location and is a combination of residential and commercial areas with several high-rises. This area offers upscale living options. With growing demand and rapid urbanization, new communities are also being planned in Dubai for expats seeking quality residences. Investors and buyers should do due diligence before purchasing an overseas property. A licensed broker with a permit from the Real Estate Regulatory Agency can also help with the property buying or renting process. The most important things that you should notice when choosing your own residence in Dubai for tourists or families is the one that is close to the city center and close to the main service centers. The ones for families are those near schools, in addition to the large spaces to live a comfortable life with your family. And for young people is not based on space as much as it is based on budget. You must calculate the real estate value compared to your income in order to avoid moving from housing to housing. There are a lot of nationalities in Dubai. Try to choose areas that have neighbors of your nationality if you want to reduce the impact of alienation on you or your family. Please, if this is your first time, kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Thanks for watching and remain blessed.
10 Best Places to Visit in Israel in 2022 and in 2023. Let us be upfront, perhaps no country on earth divides public opinion quite like Israel does. It is not a big country, but there are a lot of beautiful things to see in Israel. It is an old land, older than even the biblical texts would have us believe. There are also ancient sites around Israel that perhaps carry more weight than we can ever comprehend. There are a lot of beautiful places in Israel, filled with majesty, and there is also a lot that hurts the heart. It is impossible to travel to Israel without being confronted by these. There is much beauty in Israel. This video covers a bit of everything, from Israel religious places and historical sites, to its stunning natural landscapes, to its mind-bending otherworld. Israel has some of the most regarded religious places. These places are known for its archaeological wonders too. Israel's cities date back to 4,000 years, and you can still find there the archaeological grandeur of Israel intact. So, kindly watch this video for the best places to visit in Israel. Here is the 10 best places to visit in Israel to have a joyful trip. Number 10. Eilat. The popular beach town in the south is another one of the hot tourist attractions in Israel. Marine life, extended beach, and rich wildlife make Eilat a hot favorite for tourists traveling to Israel. Try a range of water sports, like snorkeling and scuba diving in the Red Sea. Also, there are cultural tours, wildlife and eco-tours around the national park area that must not be missed when you are in Eilat. Plan a visit to the world's oldest copper mine, Eilat Bird Sanctuary, and Coral Beach Nature Reserve also known as the Big Three Park Tour. It covers the best of Eilat. Besides, you can also plan a hiking session in the Eilat Mountains. Petra, a popular archaeological site in Jordan's southwestern desert, is at a distance of 135 kilometers from Eilat. A day tour can easily take you to one of the new wonders of the world. Popular tourist attractions in Eilat: Timna Park, Gulf of Aqaba, Dolphinarium, Dolphin Reef, Red Canyon, and Coral Beach Nature Reserve, Musical Fountain, Eilat Marina, and Underwater Marine Observatory. Eilat is a tax-free zone. Now you know where to go shopping in Israel the next time around. Number 9. Sea of Galilee. Buzzing with historical sites, minarets, hot springs, and vast national parks, Sea of Galilee is the lowest freshwater lake on Earth. It showcases rustic charm and awesomeness, and is one of the good places to visit in Israel. The lake, fed by Jordan River, is surrounded by exciting landscapes, beaches, and enchanting views, making this freshwater lake reserve a must-visit. There is a lot more to explore in Galilee. Kinneret area is known for its hot water springs. In total, there are 17 of it. Treat yourself to massage, mud treatment, hot tub bath, and thermo-mineral pool in the lake area. Hamad Gator Hot Spring is a secluded thermo-mineral spring, cum hot waterfall, that lies almost 5 miles away from Galilee, and it is a must-visit. Popular tourist attractions in Sea of Galilee: Arbel, Mount Tabor, Arbel National Park, El Dan, Jordan River Village, Naharaim, and Khorazim National Park. Number 8. Dead Sea region, located almost 400 meters below the sea level, in the heart of Israel. Dead Sea is nature's true wonder, and one of the famous places to visit in Israel. It is sweeping landscapes and secluded charm enthrall every traveler planning a trip to Israel. The water body has the salt content of higher density, which makes humans float in the super saline water effortlessly. For nature lovers, there are places in and around the Dead Sea that make an ideal escape. Barren and jagged, the coastal areas of Dead Sea are well embellished with places such as Dead Sea Rest House, Adventure City Fun Park, and Qumran Caves. These locations in the West Bank make this region one of the top places to visit in Israel. Popular tourist attractions near the Dead Sea: Masada Mountains and Fortress